Seekers, it's Becca and I'm here with my friend Liz.
Hi.
And today is Gilmore Girls Day. The long-awaited 4 seasons Gilmore Girls episode is finally coming out. And so as Miss Liz is the Rory to my Lane, because I'm half Asian. Yeah, I went there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I have glasses.
Yeah.
So see, you're the Rory to my Lane. And we are going to watch all 4 episodes, and with each episode, we have a meal. And this meal is pancakes from Luke's. We're gonna eat some awesome pancakes, and then we are going to watch episode 1, and then check in with you guys after episode 1 with our commentary. So there is gonna be full of spoilers this video, but we are binging food and Gilmore Girls today.
Yes, it's gonna be a long day of lots of food.
Is your stomach ready? Is your stomach ready?
It's the day after Thanksgiving. Why?
But
no, it's okay.
You know what I thought of? Our stomachs are stretched.
I know. I was just about to say that. You told me that a few days ago. It gave me confidence.
Yeah, our stomachs are totally stretched out right now. We can ingest.
Okay, we can do it.
Totally. Also, I got a bunch of bacon with my pancakes, and we're just gonna save some of that bacon for the burgers we're gonna have during episode 2.
Oh yeah.
All right, see you in a bit, guys. So we have just completed episode 1, season winter of Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. And it was great. I really enjoyed it. I'm pretty excited to go and see the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what were your thoughts? Because I thought like at the very beginning the acting was like a little rocky, but it eventually got its flow.
A little stiff. Everyone is kind of settling into their old role again and trying to kind of find out like what's my place in this, and you know, I could see that.
I will say that the writing was engaging enough that it made up for that rocky like first 5 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
But then it was totally cool. And eventually by the end of the episode everything was super smooth and you didn't even notice it. So I took notes. mid episode I was realizing I needed to take some notes. So maybe I'm more Rory. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take some notes. The intro totally made me want to cry.
Oh yeah. The hug at the beginning, that made me cry.
Yeah.
When she says it feels like it's been years.
That was a good moment. But see, that's why the writing's so good, that it knows what heartstrings to pull on. So it like you look past anything else. Which I was also gonna say, because of the writing is so good, I love how they used Rory's boxes as her way of going to different places. Like, as a writer, trying to figure out what drives your characters or what would make it so this person sees these different people. Like, using the boxes as that vehicle, I thought was really smart.
That makes sense.
Kirk was handsome.
He did.
He kind of
came on screen and you're like, hey.
Hey Kirk. And then he talked and I was like, never mind. I was like, oh, never mind, Kirk.
Yeah, you're still Kirk, alright.
I noticed the OG Troubadour.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The OG Troubadour was cool. And because all today I've been thinking about the Troubadour episode where like there's like the Troubadour fighting, and then like the one Troubadour actually like gets picked up and gets a record contract, and so they had that episode where they had all these Troubadours come to town and they were like, our town's being overrun by Troubadours. And
I just love that at the very end when there's somebody else playing on the corner and he starts chasing after her.
It's like, get out of my town. And then did you catch that that was his sister?
Yes, I did. I was like, I'm telling Mom.
So also because I think it's so interesting that they are kind of like, I mean, it's always been a pop culture show, but they're bringing up like different things that now exist that didn't exist then, like DVR. But what I thought was interesting was that they brought up the DVR. Lorelai has DVR'd a bunch of Lifetime movies, but Lifetime has an app that allows you to watch Lifetime 24/7. So what if she just have the app? They're also making it seem like she's not very like in tune anymore. Like, have you picked up on that? Like, she's not as like hip or like in the know as she used to be.
As happens with age.
Maybe. I don't have any familiarity with this. So, I don't know. As foodies, we totally caught that Roy Choi
Yes.
was the chef. That was kind of a cool.
I know, celebrity chef cameo appearance.
Yeah. We're curious, our theory is we're curious to see if there's going to be a new maid every episode.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. At first I was thinking, oh yeah, they should do that. That would be really good. But now I'm almost thinking it would be more clever if they just kept that same maid around, you know, to like kind of have that like new like constant in Emily's life. But I mean, it's such like her thing to just like have a new maid.
Right. But and you're right. They are kind of like making her act on like different behaviors now that Mr. Gilmore.
Get to the sad part.
Mr. Gilmore is
That's why
gone.
the tissues are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the tissues. There are some tears in the first episode.
Some.
Miss Liz had some like solid tears going on during the funeral scene.
It was very sad.
I had a few tears. I cried more after the funeral when it kind of like dawned that it was like, oh, like you're not gonna have your person there anymore, and like how do you function when you don't have your person there? Oh, I don't want Dan to die. I would be really sad if that happened. And I know it's bound to, because you know, life, but
It's getting real here.
Some
realness going on right now.
But yeah, oh my god. So I think that got to me more because it's that, because you're back in your house. I think like at the funeral, there's like some sort of like removedness because it's like an event, it's an activity. But like when you're back at your house and you're just like in your life
And there's an absence.
Yeah,
That's when it starts to like really hit you.
exactly. Hence Emily wearing Lorelai's jeans and a Candies t-shirt.
I just love the moment when Lorelai was like, what are you wearing? Because that was exactly my thought. As soon as I saw Emily wearing that outfit, I was like, what on earth is she doing? Oh, and the other big thing that we haven't talked about yet, Logan and Rory.
Oh, I was, when you was like big thing, I was like, what, the portrait? No, we did not talk about the big portrait.
We didn't talk about that either. That was the biggest thing in the whole episode.
I mean, like legitimately, literally big, massive thing. Oh, okay, we'll get back to Logan.
Yeah.
But since we were talking about the portrait and then still going and talking about his death, what I thought was, and I could totally relate to Lorelai when, you know, they're supposed to share these stories, and the only thing she shares are these bad moments because she was caught off guard, and so she drank, she hasn't eaten. I mean, it's all explained, but it's like I could relate to that because when you're put on that spot, especially when you're drunk, everything you don't want to say comes to your head. Everything that you don't want to say, you end up saying, and I think that's just like what happened because you start to go and be like, oh crap, I want to make sure I don't say this, I want to make sure I don't say that, and that ends up being what comes.
That's the only thing that comes to your mind, like, don't say all these screw up moments and then word vomit.
Exactly, and so I felt for her in that. And then we also, as Scotch and whiskey drinkers, noticed the excellent stash they had in the back. They had some McKellen, they had some Glenlivet.
Callan is kind of my jam.
Oh, Helen and Glenlivet are just, they're both great, great Scotch whiskey. Yes. So now we will get back to, what's his name? Logan.
I thought you were talking about Paul or Peter, or
Paul,
whatever his name is.
You know,
That would have been really clever joke.
That would have been a clever joke, but I wasn't. But you know what? I don't even think we're going to bring up Paul during this entire thing.
Why would we?
Why would you bring up Paul? poor guy needs to be broken up with.
Feel for him,
but she keeps on cheating on him, Mr. Paul, with Logan.
What happens in London apparently stays in
London. Yes.
Personally, not a Logan fan, so that to me was just like, oh.
Really? Yeah, I mean, but I get it. I guess it's just as Rory, as like a girl on the go, I guess I could see how if they're both single and both in the same town, it could kind of be funsies, but
Rory, girl, cut the cord. Paul.
Yes, just I'm just hoping.
Snip, snip.
So since we're in winter, next one's gonna be spring. So let's all just hope that
she does some spring cleaning.
But I'm done. Look at this regular old jokester over here. The last thing that I have in my notes is my favorite line from the entire show. And were you able to recall something or pick something?
Well, there were a couple that I was thinking of. I just really loved that line at the beginning, honestly, when they just hug each other and say it feels like it's been years. Mm-hmm. But I also just, at the very end, when Kirk and his Uber company was getting sued, and he's like, if anybody asks, it's my brother Kirk. And
my brother Dirk. It's been
oh yeah, Dirk. Sorry.
It's been my brother Dirk. Disappointment to the family.
Yes. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kirk. My favorite line, because the Gilmore Girls are full of one-liners, classic one-liners. Winchester Mystery Family. And I thought that was hilarious because I didn't get it at first. It took me 4 solid seconds to process that one. And I think it's hilarious.
That was really good.
Because there's just people that disappear. And they stay in the house. Oh, so that is our review of Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life, Episode 1, Season of Winter review. So we still haven't seen Dean yet. We haven't seen Paris! How did we almost forget about Paris?
Shoot.
Oh
Paris
my God.
was actually, she was one of my favorite parts of the episode.
Yes, I want more Paris. Mm-hmm. All I can say is give me more Paris. I'm a huge How to Get Away with Murder fan, so I enjoy the actress. She's a good actress and she's fun to watch, but I've been so used to seeing her on How to Get Away with Murder that seeing her play Paris was so much fun. Mm-hmm. That was so much fun, and I just want more Paris.
And I just love how, I don't know, aggressive she was towards Luke and Lorelai when they came into the fertility clinic, and Luke is just scared out of his mind.
Clearly you're symmetrical.
Another favorite line, he's like, how much time did you spend with this girl? Yeah, hopefully looking forward to more Paris, and then we need to see Jess, we need to see Dean.
Are there any other major characters that we haven't?
Well, yeah, Sookie.
Oh yeah, no Sookie. Which Liz's man of the house is a regular old Sookie and has made homemade apple pie, which we will be enjoying at some point. So stick around for that.
Stay tuned.
This is gonna be the end of this video because I'm breaking up the videos in seasons. So thank you so much for watching Winter. If you have seen all the other episodes, please check out my other videos. They will be all linked right here in the cards, or just, you can subscribe, you can leave a little comment down below telling me your favorite one-liner from the episode. That would be so cool. And we'll see you in the spring. Bye!